Welcome back to Robinsbrook Homestead. The beginning of spring has brought a terrible and detrimental storm affecting all of Tasmania. We've had incessant rain and wind for days on end, causing damage to the property and power outages statewide.
Moment of truth. So we've just been out for dinner and we noticed that...
How do I turn this on? Just the power on button?
It's the one next to the AC, next to the power. Yeah, the one next to that on the left.
This?
Yep.
So the incubator obviously went off. It's gotten back up to 30.7. It got down to, what did I say? 29.4. Which I guess is still fairly warm. So in order to reduce the amount of power the incubator's using, I'm gonna cover it up with as many blanket layers as I can so that it reduces the amount of time the heater needs to come on. Put this as the base layer.
Thanks to the old Blue Eddie, EB.
Oh, massive shout out to Blue Eddie. You're getting
70.
This honestly, I would be devastated. I would be laying in bed with those 5 eggs underneath my armpit.
I just hope the battery lasts. I mean, luckily we had the foresight to charge it before we left today. So it's 100%, but we're not sure on how much power it's gonna burn over the night. Hello, mister. Scouty, you're the fire master. 107 power outages. I wonder where that puts us.
Once again, at the bottom of the pile.
Unfortunately, the Blue Eddie power bank that was keeping the incubator running didn't last as long as we'd hoped. It was a long and stressful night as we watched the battery drain hour after hour. In the wee hours of the morning, we passed the time brainstorming techniques for keeping the eggs warm once Blue Eddie died. And then, this happened.
The power is back.
Blue Eddie was just about to die, and now the incubator's plugged in.
It's back on charging. We were like literally sitting in bed going, what the hell are we gonna do? We had all these crazy schemes and then bang, the power came back on. Oh. Right now, power outages, it's 135 outages in the state and we've got power.
That's the power of prayer, right? I was praying and praying, and the Blue Eddie was on 1%, and then bam, the power comes back on.
Oh, so grateful to have the power back. This is amazing.
Our morning would have looked so different if it wasn't for the power coming back on. We would have had to leave here really early, like wake Scout up, drive the incubator to Rob's sister's house, hope that she had power because we had no phone service to even find out. I was out in the paddock at 1:30 trying to make a phone call. See it moving in there?
Yeah.
Wowzers.
They survived the storm.
How many times has the power gone out in 2 days?
Like 5.
These bloody eggs will be the death of us.
I know, these babies.
At least like it's now, so if they don't come back on by, you know, a certain time, we can dry.
Yeah, overnight is the worst.
We'll tell them what happened last night.
Well, last night we went to bed and then the power went off, must have been around 12 o'clock, and for some reason I woke up, I sensed it, and we plugged the incubator into the Bluetti, and it had only dropped like a degree or something in temperature.
Yep.
And then we woke up again and the power's back on at like 2:30 or something. So Rob plugged the Bluetti back in to fully charge it, and we switched the incubator over, but it's just going on and off, on and off.
So right now, if you're in Tasmania, there's probably more chance that you're in a power outage than not. Look at this, this is so ridiculous. And these are like multiple outages in the one areas. Crazy. There's over 214. We couldn't take it anymore.
We bought a Jenny.
We bought a Jenny. Wow. That was so easy. Okay, so we've got the Jenny out there doing its thing. Then an extension cord that comes from the laundry here, where we've got, of course, the incubator. We're recharging the Bluetti because we'll need it for running overnight.
There were brief periods where our power would return and we would frantically try to prepare for the next blackout, filling pitchers of water, flushing toilets, washing dishes and charging the power bank, of course. I'd been craving warm blueberry muffins and jumped on the opportunity to bake these super fast and easy country style muffins. We love eating these with a hot cup of tea or cocoa, as they're somewhat cross between a muffin and a scone. I'll pop the recipe in the description if you'd like to try them for yourself.
Okay, so it looks like there's a bit of a break in the weather. First break in about 4 or 5 days. So I'm going to get a start on putting that bark down in the veggie patch. But first I've got to lay some of the carpet that I saved from when we got our new stuff installed. So I'm going to be using that instead of weed mat.